Climate change is something we are all looking forward to getting rid of, and various actions have been considered against climate change. But what are the different actions that we can take on a global level and on an individual level?
We can reduce, then eventually stop the use of primary energies like coal, uranium, thorium, and other sources of non-renewable energy, and instead we can start investing and use renewable energies like what is being done in Australia, where wind and solar power is leading the energy source, followed by hydro energy and bioenergy. They plan to reach 100% full renewable in around 2050, according to the Australian first research conducted by the Institute of Sustainable Futures. Secondly, we can create diverse industries to help with climate change, for example. The recycling industries, both reducing the amount of waste generated by repurposing it and to make a lot of money while doing it. Finally, as for the role of public transportation in response to climate change, government and industry sources can reduce greenhouse gas emission by changing and providing more energy efficient means of public transportations and convince people to use it. For example, in major cities in France and the United States, they use electric vehicles and public transportations, which pollutes 3 times less CO2 than petrol or diesel vehicles.
We as humans can act against climate change, and on an individual scale, I think the easiest way to do so is to take self-actions and be mindful of your environment. For example, stop littering and just walk that extra 10 steps to put something that is causing global warming into good use for recycling. Or, when you are going shopping at a mall or a supermarket, bring your own bags to put your purchases in. And I mean a recyclable bag which isn't made from plastic. Otherwise, it would be the same as forgetting your bag because the cashier would just ask you to buy one. Speaking of public transports on a global scale, you could also ask yourself if your destination is worth taking a transport or not. Maybe you could walk, jog, run, or take your bicycle if you have one. Heck, it could be one good exercise if you ask me. And as we previously mentioned, the government are using different types of renewable energies and battery storage to power up the houses of the people living in Australia. We can contribute furthermore by installing our own solar panels at home, which can help reduce pollution. From all these perspectives, we believe that climate change can be decreased with strong action starting from every individual and not only the government. With the means to self-act and produce beneficial infrastructures and industries, we think these actions will succeed if everyone does their part. This having potential, public awareness on these actions should be expanded globally in all sectors.